moving right along, kind of staying on this topic regarding what is a man, what is a woman, transitioning, all this fun stuff. Our old friend Destiny. Stephen Bonnell is in the news again, but not necessarily for the right reasons, because he was recently on the Hodge Twins podcast, and they asked him a very difficult question that he struggled with, and the question was, Destiny, what is a woman? And he gave a sort of answer. I believe we have the clip.
What is a woman to you?
What? Fuck, that's a really complicated question.
Man, come on, man.
That's an insanely fucking complicated question.
Yeah?
Okay, without diving too deep in all this dumbass shit, okay? Listen, okay? Jesus Christ, okay?
He's trying to think of it. The right answer.
So
Why is that an insanely complicated question?
It was, but then this is how they responded after he kind of gave ran around the bush here about that. Do you have the second half of that clip?
Yes.
Shit, like Mrs. Whoever.
I think when somebody say that, I think of tits and a vagina.
Sure, maybe, but like you might meet somebody.
No,
or,
not maybe. A woman won't
Not maybe.
Woman say, oh,
Not maybe. So the Hodge Twins were not having it, Destiny.
Wait,
By the
what's
way,
the answer?
Destiny, you got to do better than that. Could you have the full extent of the clip, if you
Yes.
can?
Yeah, I feel like we didn't
So he
see the
went to
answer.
basically say all sorts of explanations like, well, you got to understand what qualia is. It depends on the circumstance. And like there's tables and there's curtains. And, is a hot dog a sandwich or not?
Vagina
And Destiny's not an idiot. We've done multiple podcast content
Yeah, he's
with
smart.
Destiny. I don't know why he struggled with this one, but this is what he did and attempted to try to define a woman. Go ahead.
Is a woman to you?
What? Fuck, that's a really complicated question.
Man, come on, man.
That's an insanely fucking complicated question.
Yeah?
Without diving too deep in all this dumbass shit, okay? Listen, okay? Jesus Christ, okay?
Take it
If
easy.
I tell you a thing, okay? In philosophy, there's a thing called qualia, okay? So, like, what is it like to experience something, okay? Behind you is a red curtain. If you've never seen the color red before, and I say, there's a red curtain, I can never actually express what that qualia is to you. You're not going to know unless you experience it yourself, right?
Right.
So, there are things that we experience, and when we have two brains, okay, I can never send you an idea. I can't do it. It's impossible because our brains are separate. So, what I do is I speak a word. When I say something, I hope you have an experience that maps onto
So
that.
confused.
So, when I say, like, oh, this blanket is really soft, you might think soft like, oh, like a dog or a kitty cat or a pillow. You've got other experiences that have on it, right? For all of the language that we use, we say words. There's a whole bunch of associated concepts that like pop up when we say those words. Now, they might not map cleanly onto some universal, Platonistic form of a thing. So, for instance, when I say table and I tell you to define a table, you can never give me a definition that encompasses all tables and excludes all things that aren't tables, right? Do they always have four legs? One, is it something you can sit on or not? Like, it's really complicated. So when you say, like, well, what is like a woman? Well, when you say woman, depending on the context, it lights up a whole bunch of concepts. So woman, they tend to dress a certain way, they tend to have certain hair, they tend to exhibit certain like characteristics, they tend to have certain body parts, they tend to have certain, right? So a woman, it really kind of depends on the circumstance, right? Like if I'm in let's say that I'm in school, right, and I'm like a grade schooler, and somebody says, oh, a woman just walked by. Well, in that case, you're probably speaking more to
They're like,
age
enough.
than like genders or whatever, right? It's like, oh, woman, shit, like Mrs. Whoever.
I think when somebody say that, I think of tits and a vagina.
Sure, maybe, but like you might meet somebody.
No,
or,
not maybe. A woman walks by and someone say, oh, she's got tits and a vagina.
But not you're associating behaviors anymore. When you see somebody
Okay,
in a
gotcha.
store,
All right. So the Hodge Twins weren't having it. We've had the Hodge Twins on the podcast. Those guys
Yeah.
are huge
They
and
are.
hilarious. Destiny,
Been out for a while.
We love Destiny.
smart guy.
but-
We've had him on the podcast. I like Destiny.
Yeah.
But sometimes, bro, just answer the question. So, Rich,
No, bro.
trick question. What is a woman?
I mean, really?
Yes.
Yeah, say
Please
it. Save
help.
your chest.
I mean,
Please
I
don't
just-
use the word qualia, curtain, or hot dog.
I mean, I just
you
lost
say
a minute of my
koala?
life listening
Yeah.
to this idiot talk about.
It's like, what's a
I don't know why
koala?
he gets a
Or why a
platform.
koala?
What is a woman? It's a biological female with the ability to birth children. That's it.
No, but some might say that's the sex. So there's two sexes, right? Female,
I don't care what
male.
other people say.
And
A
then
woman
gender.
has a uterus,
Well, no,
has a vagina,
Listen,
has breast
I have my
tissue.
own personal opinion. I don't like when people are like, when you say, what is your gender? And there's like 50 different options.
Male
I'm
or
like, I
female,
just,
it's
I'm
straightforward.
overwhelmed. Yeah.
I don't know why we have to.
Why do we
like,
need to separate the
confuse
two?
things today?
But that's just what.
This is all part of the
people-
agenda to
that's what he
pacify the
should have
Western
gone
Okay,
with.
how about this? Ready? Raise your hand if you're currently pregnant on the panel. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we have
Oh,
a biological
so just-
female that's pregnant.
The biological adult
Woman.
human female. Chris, I know you've been trying to get pregnant.
Oh shit.
Why hasn't it happened for you, bro?
Not a woman.
What?
What?
Yeah.
So, what's a woman?
An adult human female.
Oh,
A birth giver.
okay. What? By the way, let's just go around table here. Shay, what's a woman?
I can't even explain myself. But a birth
Okay.
giver.
Like me.
We give life.
Give
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Okay. Marina, You know, you can say it in English or Russian, but what is woman?
I would call her a biological female that can reproduct people.
Okay. Now, not every woman can give birth. We understand that, but
Has ability to
has
reproduce.
the ability.
Yes.
You came from we all, like, what did Tupac say? We all came from a woman, got a name for a woman, so don't try to blame
Or
these
can I
women. All right.
add feminine
Go ahead. I
energy?
bring up Tupac. Shay wants to go ahead.
Feminine energy.
Feminine energy.
But I mean, you have men that have
I was
feminine
gonna say,
energy.
there's men that
Like
like
Destiny,
anger.
for example.
Oh, have you ever
That's
done any
totally
content with
right.
Destiny?
No, I would never sit with that guy.
Really? Why?
No. He's a clown.
You wouldn't debate him though?
On what?
What is a
He
woman?
let other dudes bang his wife.
Oh.
He doesn't
Wait,
even.
what?
He doesn't have the capacity to describe what a woman is.
So you wouldn't even sit down
So
with him?
What's the point?
I mean, that is true,
Is it
though.
that you don't respect him? You don't value him? You think he's an idiot? All the above? None of the above? Because
Look,
I've had Destiny on before.
I understand that
Yeah.
he provides entertainment when he rambles on for 13 minutes about a subject like what's a woman.
Yeah.
But why?
Get
A
to the point,
biological
yeah.
woman is a person with a uterus, with a vagina, with female breast tissue that can birth a child. Straightforward. It's not a convoluted question. Let's bring in red curtains and
Really not.
legs on
Table.
a chair. Like,
Yeah,
what?
the table with the legs.
Who the
I
hell's
didn't get
falling
that.
for that? That's like bullshit baffles brains.
I zoned out. in
Yeah,
first
the
5
big
seconds.
problem with intelligent liberals, I wouldn't call him a progressive because he actually just denounced progressives, but like with Pixie even, for example, they over-intellectualize things where they're like, well, I didn't check anyone's DNA before I walked into this
Right.
room. How could I really be sure? It's like there's two extremes. Either you're so dumb that you literally believe that people can be in the wrong body, your soul can be in the wrong body, or you over-intellectualize it using a fancy word salad like Destiny was.
Right.
Anyway, do you want to weigh in, Rain, on what a woman is? Is there any different answers?
I agree with Rich. A woman is just like tits, a vagina, and just like they give life. Like, literally.
It's not complex.
It's not at all.
I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full-length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here. And pinned down below in the top comment, you'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line, books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.